Short history of Shree Ponnuguruvayurappan Temple, DOMBIVLI. Pidambaram Karavirajita Shankachakram Kaumodaki Saradayam Karuna Samudram Radha Sahayam Adisundaramandahasam Padalayeshamanisham Hri Pavayami. The legend, the richness and some of the wonders experienced by Shree Ponnuguruvayurappan Temple. Dear devotees, just as you, the honorable devotees, worship Shree Ponnuguruvayurappan by prostrating in front of all the devotees by me, let me present the following lines in a reverential manner. Even though it is true that most of the devotees who is either present in Dombivli and the nearby areas and towns in Maharashtra or recently moved here may be well aware of the true history of this temple, either from earlier souvenirs or from the website address ponnuguruvayurappan.org. The purpose of this article is to jog through the memories of the temple to the families and to raise awareness of some of the miracles that no one has ever narrated. Late Sri Chenas Parameswaran Namboodiripadu Tantri, Sri Chenas Dineshan Namboodiripadu Tantri, late Sri Anyam Madhavan Namboodiri, late Sri Anyam Krishnan Namboodiri, late Sri Pudisheri Krishnan Namboodiri, late Sri Kallur Narayanan Namboodiri, late Sri Padirikunnate Raman Namboodiri, Sri Kanipayur Krishnan Namboodiri are the Namboodiris who are all well connected with the construction of this temple. Temple history. In the mid of 1970s, devotees of Guruvayurappan who sought ecstasy by chanting full Narayaniyam once a year started offering daily pujas to Lord Shree Ponnuguruvayurappan in a small room behind the former Geeta Govind Hotel on Kelkar Road in the Sabida apartment building in Dombivli East, and later thought of constructing a temple in Dombivli. As a result of hard efforts put on under the seal and leadership of these members, especially late Sri M.G. Srinivasa Iyer, Garlics Engineering, Ambernath, late Sri Sheshan Iyer, Advani, Orlikon, late Sri V. Narayanan Nair, Railways, Sri S. Venkateswaran Iyer, late Sri M. Sri Kumar, Sri E. Kumar, late Sri K. N. Srinivasa Iyer, late Sri K. Srinivasa Iyer, Sri P. C. Anandaraman Iyer, Sri P. T. R. Nair, Sri P. K. A. Rovi, Sri K. Achuan Nair, Sri Rankanathan Iyer, late Sri K. J. Menon, Sri R. V. Ramachandran, late Sri C. P. Krishnan, Sri P. V. Sridharan, late Sri K. B. Menon, Sri Vijayashekhar, Sri V. Ganapati, Sri M. Shankaranarayanan, Sri K. Ramachandran, late Sri T. A. Sheshadri, and other devotees of Dombivli. A temple to sanctify Lord Guruvayurappan was built at Dombivli. Due to their dedicated efforts, today devotees can seek blessings and obtain Mahaprasada from Lord Guruvayurappan in the form of peace, satisfaction and happiness. These dedicated efforts help us to recite and understand the contents in the Puranic books like Srimad Bhagavatam, Narayaniyam, etc. Even though in Sanskrit slokas from the explanations given by scholars in the abode of Lord Guruvayurappan. Through this article, I am making a humble effort to delve deep into the hearts of devotees with the history of Ponnuguruvayurappan Temple. December 1975, Guruvayur Ekadashi. On the day of Guruvayur Ekadashi, with the blessings and cooperation of Brahmasri Anyam Madhavan Namboodiri, Brahmasri Pudisheri Vishnu Namboodiri was asked to conduct an Ashtamangalya Prashna at Guruvayur to know the possibility of constructing a Ponnuguruvayurappan temple in Dombivli, and it was really a wonder to know the findings from the Ashtamangalya Prashna. Through the Prashna, it was found that the temple of Sri Ponnuguruvayurappan can be constructed in Dombivli and it should be just like the original consecration of Guruvayurappan temple at Guruvayur. Brahmasri Vishnu Nambudiri also told that Ponnuguruvayurappan's Pradishta should be under the leadership and guidance of the chief Tantri of original Guruvayurappan temple and that Sri Ponnuguruvayurappan, the Lord himself, have already selected and acquired the land for the construction of the temple in Dombivli and is very much eager to reach in between the devotees of Dombivli as early as possible. Sri Narayanan Nair, the then Vice President, and Sri Venkateswaran Nair, the then Secretary of SGAS, who were present there at that time, wondered and asked Brahmasri Vishnu Nambudiri that how did Nambudiri say that Ponnuguruvayurappan acquired or selected the land for construction of the temple in Dombivli when the Samajan did not have enough money to build the temple or even to buy the land for that? But the fact was that just a couple of hours before the Prashna took place at Guruvayur in Dombivli, Sri Somavarma, the owner of Bharat Traders, opposite to railway station on the east side, informed the community members here that he is ready to donate the land which is in the name of his Sahadharmani Srimati Uttaradam Tirunal Saraswati Bai Tambirati for the construction of Sri Ponnuguruvayurappan temple. That has been very clearly seen through the Ashtamangalya Prasnam there at Guruvayur, and that is why Tirumeni explained that Ponnuguruvayurappan had already acquired the land for construction of temple in Dombivli. Isn't this a miracle? Isn't it the greatest fortune and happiness that we the devotees got the chance to see Ponnuguruvayurappan just near to us, who is really willing to give us all a direct darshan out of affection? And is it not the duty of all devotees to worship such a loving Ponnuguruvayurappan with the bhajans and offerings and to seek his blessings every day? August 1976, Bhumi Pujan and Mahaganapati Home. As mentioned earlier, to remove the obstacles that might have arisen in this land chosen by Guruvayurappan himself, the Bhumi Pujan was performed under the leadership of Brahmasri Kallur Narayanan Nambudiri and a Mahaganapati Home with 1008 coconuts, SHREE, sugarcane and so on in August 1976. Again, 1976, December 30, Guruvayurappan Puja and second Ashtamangalya Prasnam in temple land. As per the Ashtamangalya Prasnam conducted on this temple land, Brahmasri Pudesheri Vishnu Nambudiri narrated that about 374 years ago, Brahmasri Melpattur Narayana Bhattacharya, the author of Sriman Narayaniyam, had reached this temple land on his pilgrimage from Guruvayur to Kashi and rested here for some days. During his visit at that time, there was disagreement between Shaiva devotees and Vaishnava devotees residing here regarding the superiority among Shiva or Vishnu. At this point, Brahmasri Bhattacharya, the ardent believer of Guruvayurappa, brought both the communities together and by narrating Narayaniyam advised them that Shiva and Vishnu are one and the same and there is absolutely no difference between them. Since then, both the communities ended their quarrel by understanding it clearly in their minds that Shiva and Vishnu are one and the same, and with the guidance of Brahmasri Bhattacharya, they have started worshipping Guruvayurappan in this land from that day onwards. Furthermore, it was explained through the Prashanam findings that the Brahmins who had died during their quarrels had become Brahma Rakshasas and should be evicted. Prasana Homa, Tila Homa, Ganapati Homa, Bhagavati Seva, Payasa Homam, etc. Another fact that Brahmasri Pudesheri Vishnu Nambudiri recounted through the Ashtamangalya Prasna conducted at this temple site is that the entire area where this temple land stands today was once a great dense forest long before Narayana Bhattacharya arrived, and that it was the abode of primitive people and good serpents. And during that period, these primitive people had killed those good serpents to take away the substances that could be obtained from those serpents. So, in order to remove the obstacle from Brahma Rakshasas described above, Sudarsana Homam, Tilahomam, Ganapati Homam, Bhagavad Seva, etc. were performed on this earth by Brahmasri Kallur Narayan Nambudiri. And to ward off the curse of the serpents, Payasa Homam was performed by Brahmasri Padri Kundate Raman Nambudiri. After all these pujas, the foundation stone was laid by Brahmasri Anyam Madhavan Nambudiri on the 1152 Malayalam year, Meena, that is Pisces month, 15th day, that is Monday, Shuklapaksha, Ashtami Tithi, and Tiruvadira, that is Ardhira Nakshatra day, relating to English year 28/3/1977.
പ്രതിഷ്ഠിച്ചു പുണ്യമായി പൂജകളർപ്പിച്ചു ശ്രീ പരമേശ്വരൻ ശ്രീ ഗുരുവായൂരപ്പ തവ സുപ്രഭാതം ശ്രീധര മാധവ രാധികാ വല്ലഭ ശ്രീപദേ ദേവകീ നന്ദന മംഗളദർശന മഞ്ജുളരൂപനേ ശ്രീ ഗുരുവായൂരപ്പ തവ സുപ്രഭാതം. പരമപുരുഷ സർവേശ കേശവ പരമപുണ്യമേ പൂർണാവതാരമേ പരമകാരുണ്യ കല്യാണരൂപനേ ശ്രീ ഗുരുവായൂരപ്പ തവ സുപ്രഭാതം.
നിറമെഴുന്നൊരു പീലി തിരുമൂടി തൊഴുന്നേ വിരവോടെ വിലസുന്ന ഉറുനീരാ തൊഴുന്നേ തിലകത്താഴകേറും തിരുനേറ്റി തൊഴുന്നേ സ്മരചാപം മടിഗോപും പുരീരം തൊഴുന്നേ ഹരേ രാമ ഹരേ രാമ 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 ഹരേ 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 കൃഷ്ണ 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 ഹരേ ഹരേ സരസിജായത ചാരു നയനങ്ങൾ തൊഴുന്നേ തിലസോനത്തിലും നല്ല തിരുനാസ തൊഴുന്നേ രുധിരാപ കലർന്നീടും അധരം തീ തൊഴുന്നേ കദനം മുത്തിനേകുന്ന ജഗനങ്ങൾ തൊഴുന്നേ ഹരേ രാമ ഹരേ രാമ 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 ഹരേ 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 കൃഷ്ണ കൃഷ്ണ